This is the city of Absalom, the city at the center of the world. Absalom is celebrating the Radiant Festival, a 3-month festival of epic proportions held once every 100 years. The celebration attracts all types: tourists, performers, merchants, inventors, as well as unsavory types, petty thieves, gangs, cults, and criminal enterprises. That's where we come in. We protect and serve. We are the Agents of Edgewatch.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat, Agents of Edgewatch. I'm your GM and host, Stephen Glicker, and in this week's episode, well, they managed to find Ralso, and they managed to combat her, but they failed in subduing her and bringing her in. But they got her trapped in the attic. I'm sure they're going to have absolutely no trouble whatsoever getting her to come in peacefully. I'm sure this is going to be a boring episode and a complete walk in the park. It is not going to be easy, I promise you that. So a couple things I wanted to note this week. First of all, when it comes to consumables, I do a thing where I keep a spreadsheet of everyone's consumables, and before each session I share the consumables with everybody in Discord so they know exactly where they stand in terms of battle medicine, in terms of potions, in terms of scrolls, in terms of consumables, even in terms of, special abilities they might have that they can only do once a day or a certain number of times a day. I do that just because, well, whatever. I'm just the person in charge of that. I usually try to assign it to a player, but for whatever reason, at least in this group, whenever I assign it to a player, it seems to fall apart. So I have taken it upon myself. It's not so bad. I just have a nice little spreadsheet. Whenever a potion is used, I just mark one off. Whenever a scroll is used, I just mark one off. And this way, they can just look at it and figure out, okay, how many scrolls do I have right now, and so forth. I've been doing this for years. I mean, pretty much as long as I can remember is that I always keep a spreadsheet of not just all the loot, but all the consumables. I basically have a spreadsheet of all the loot that everyone has. But that kind of gets a little hairy, and it's not something that is easy to look up during a play session. So that's more for general accounting. But for the actual day-to-day playing, I have a smaller subtable of the consumables, as I said. That I just copy and paste and show, and that way everyone knows. And just so you know what it looks like, it's very simple. It's an XY axis. On the left side is a list of all the consumables, and then at the top I have a column for each player character. So that way I can see who has what. If you want, I'll actually post an example of it in the Discord in the spoiler section, so you'll see how I organize it. But I've been doing this forever, and it works wonders because there's very few fights. Everyone could look at, week to week where we were in terms of potions. And one trick I want to mention is that when someone runs out of a potion, I don't make it blank. I actually put in a 0, and I purposely put in a 0 just to make sure people realize that they're out of the potion, that there's none left. Because if you leave it blank in the cell in Excel, people will think, hey, did I have a potion? I'm pretty sure I bought one. I don't remember not having any. But if you put 0 in, people are like, no, I purposely put in the 0 to show that you're out of that commodity. So make sure you do that if you're going to be using the system. It works really, really well. Something else I want to mention is that at the end of this episode, the audio starts to get a little messed up. Discord had this thing for a while where if you kept recording in Discord, after a couple of hours, it started to get distorted. And the further you went, the more distorted it got. It's really weird. I don't know why Discord did that. It appears that they fixed it. It looks like when we were recording these, and this was at the end of 2020, Discord was just getting hammered really hard, and they were just having issues. And this is one of them. So I cleaned it up as much as possible. The good news is that very soon, it's like either the episode right after this one or the very next episode, it suddenly gets crystal clear and like all the problems with Discord just magically disappear. As I said, the end of 2020 It seems like everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong with Discord and recording and Roll20. I just think so many people got online that all these online services were just getting absolutely slammed, and they were doing everything they could to try to fix it. I think they were just trying things out, and sometimes things would work and sometimes they wouldn't, and unfortunately we were all guinea pigs during this time. So again, I don't think it's impossible to hear everyone. I'm just letting you know if it sounds a little distorted, don't worry about it. I'm very much aware whenever things sound distorted. It drives me crazy. I do everything I can to clean it up, but in the end, there's only so much I can do when the mechanisms I'm using to actually record everyone don't work correctly. So sorry about that. And one thing I do want to mention this week, because I like to mention it, every roll you are going to hear in this week's episode is out in the open. There is no fudging of dice. There is no scripting. Everything you hear happens live on the show. And yes, I do roll that well. Yes, I do roll that many d20s. How is it possible? I have no idea. I've been doing this pretty much my whole life. And you think there would be a market correction, but there really hasn't. I am pretty sure that if I statistically did an analysis of all my dice roll, and I know this is not possible, I know it should always be 5% for every number, but I don't know how it happens. I seem to roll not just high, but 20s way more than anyone else. And people think you're cheating or you're adding this to the show just to make dramatic. Trust me, we are not. Every single thing's out in the open. If you watch us live during the recordings, you'll see it's all out in the open. There is nothing hidden. There are no secret rolls except when they're supposed to be secret, and to be honest, you wouldn't know if they were good or bad anyhow because it's usually things like skill checks and it doesn't affect things. But when it comes to saving throws, those are all out in the open. Comes to damage and hits, all out in the open. So just warning you. But with that, let's get to this week's show notes. So first up, RPG Superstar going swimmingly, continuously posting images of the monsters every single Saturday on the Patreon. If you want to check that out, just go to patreon.rollforcombat.com and you can see all of those. I also post it on all the social medias. Do check out the Discord channel if you want to play some games. We got Pathfinder, we got Starfinder, we got lots of things going on there. I also have, as I said, a whole spoiler section where you can talk about each episode, and I post pictures of everything that occurs during the episode. And then finally, do make sure you check out the Patreon. For as little as $5. You too can listen to the episodes early and watch us live. Just go to patreon.rollforcombat.com and you can see that and check it out. But with that, let's get to this week's exciting episode. Okay, you run up, you saw that horrific thing, and you run back down, and you have like chills going up your spine from hearing the sobbing and crying.
I will inform my fellow officers roughly what I was able to see and hear. And
Jason McDonald is playing Basil Blackfeather, a Tengu empiricist investigator.
Eesh.
freaky stuff going on.
That sounds
there.
horrific.
Yep.
Seth Lipton is playing Gomez, a goblin elementalist sorcerer.
Gomez is up.
I mean, she's in the cage, so theoretically, unless she can get out of the cage.
She's not in a cage. She's walking around.
Oh, she wasn't in the cage.
Yeah,
okay.
no, she was walking around. There's cages around the perimeter, and the cages all have dead crows in them. Desiccated.
Okay, I misunderstood that. All right, so we might want to secure the door here.
Yeah, are we going to be able to heal?
Chris Beamer is playing Lo Mang, an orc tiefling monk of the crane style.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, if
Well, if nobody interrupts us, we can.
John Statz is playing Cadet Dougie McDougal, a human ruffian rogue.
For 10
So
minutes.
Let's start a treat wound cycle.
Let's
try
What
it.
happens
Yeah,
is
let's
they
do
come
it.
back downstairs.
now,
and
now
we
before we
fight
now
them
before
anyway.
we try it, do we want to? Is it worth it to use a scroll?
All right, you know what? I'm thinking of putting this armoire in front of the door.
Yeah,
we heal.
that's a great idea. Just barricade.
Okay, why don't we
the
do
door.
that? Yeah, why don't we do that
The
first?
classic barricade the door maneuver.
Right.
Yeah, the armoire is huge and heavy. You can easily barricade this door, and there's no... There, you saw that there was no light. I mean, it was like little pokes of... Like, there's
Yeah,
no
there's no way out.
Yeah. So,
Trap them
No.
in there.
You either got
Well.
her stuck or
Till she turns gaseous.
Let's set it on,
I
set it
mean-
on fire. And trap them
Yeah,
in
there could be there's trapdoors all over this place too. There's so I think she's trapped, but
there. Well, we'll try. Let's put the
Yeah.
armoire in front.
let's do the battle medicine.
Yeah,
Dylan,
battle
if you want to heal. I'll do Lomang and Dougie first.
that was the rookery you went into.
So Lomang and Dougie.
I will pick up Gomez and Lomang with mine. Gomez and Lomang.
So who
So how much
succeeded?
do I get?
Everyone succeeded except Dougie's first roll.
Yeah, Dougie's first one was Lomang, so I picked up a second one on Lomang's. Mine are Gomez and Lomang.
What would Dougie?
So you spend a few minutes. You put the armoire in front.
Ugh, only 6 points though. Ugh.
You spend 10 minutes doing some minor healing, and yeah, that's where you're at.
Did I get anything from Dougie?
No, you don't. I mean, okay, yay! I've got 6 more hit points.
Me too.
Yeah, I know. Yay! That was good. 10 minutes. Screw it. Let's just
I'll do another round on
let's just do another 10 minutes. Yeah, this is.
I mean, the good news is there's no one coming after you. You have the door
Yeah.
to this room itself. Don't forget that door.
All right, I'm gonna do Lomang first,
There's a lot of furniture in here if you want to start moving, whatever you want to
and Dougie. Well, Lomang, I missed you again.
do. Ooh, but the second one, there was a
This
critical.
is gonna be me and Gomez.
Is it critical?
Yeah,
A
25. 48.
Okay, so 48.
And Basil got a critical 48.
Of course, that one was for me, which I'm only down like 6.
Double
double
critical success.
So me and Gomez.
Did you see
Wow.
my critical?
Yeah, you rolled a
13.
13. That was terrible. You rolled a
Yeah.
13 and 48.
Typical.
Jason is doing much better. 17.
Gomez and I each get 17.
I could sure
Actually,
use
it's separate
17.
rolls.
Sorry, then I get 17, and Gomez
Look at
gets.
less. Here we go. Here comes the 4. Here comes 23. Oh my god. There we go.
Gomez.
All right,
wow.
we're all
Full.
at full. All right,
Nice.
let's go.
I'm standing behind Gomez.
Hey, let's spend another 10 minutes. Why
I'm
not?
going, but-
Let's just.
I'll protect the
No,
rear
let's-
with the
let's
gear.
chill out. I mean, we've been down here for 20 minutes. Another 10 minutes isn't gonna.
I
kill
mean,
us.
so
This
far you
is-
don't hear anything.
Right. Let's heal up.
That's for Lomang. I missed 2 misses on. Hey,
Missed
let's
two.
do another 10 minutes. This is great.
What did I get? 25? No.
Oh, my next one missed.
No chance.
One thing that I should raise this concern. The concern is I have 2 first level healing scrolls left, and that's it.
Have your innate power, though, no?
I think I used all my innate power. Steve, didn't I use all my innate power?
Yes, you used all your innate power.
There's Lomang 13.
Is that 13 for me?
Yeah, that's your 13.
Yeah, I'm out of spells. I have 2 scrolls of heal, and that's it. And I have a healing potion. I mean, we're down to like potions and our badges.
Well, my badge is done. My potions
Yeah,
are
I don't
gone.
have any potions.
I have a lesser one, which is that 2d8 plus 5 one. Does somebody want to hold on to that in
No.
their hand?
Dougie,
and
you
it-
have-
I can't attack.
Dougie, you have 3 lesser healings and 4 minor healings. Basil has 3 lesser healings, and Gomez has 1 lesser healing left.
Is that?
That's what I have here.
I'm looking at my
I
Pathfinder character. Does that? The question is, does that show up under gear? Under
no,
gear
I have. I
11?
do it in a separate spreadsheet, and 2 scrolls of heal, and then you have all the other things. You have the Tanglefoot bag. Use the badge for Dougie and Lomang, and you've not battle medicined anyone, Dougie, today. So
All I have to say is, in times of war, the law falls silent.
How much you down?
Me, 7 points. That's it.
well, that you
Should
can
I use
just
my battle medicine on
no, you just spend. Or just
How about one of
freaking
those
spend
crappy
10 more
potions?
minutes.
I'll
It's
take one
fine.
of those.
you? Yeah.
Why are you guys spending resources?
I don't know. I don't know. They don't want to.
No. I was suggesting, like, Lomang, take my lesser healing potion and have it in your hand. So when you're down to like 2 hit points, you can
Oops,
just drink
sorry.
it.
All right, I like that
And while
idea.
he does that, I spend another 10 minutes and I try to heal Lomang again. Hey, we finally got it. All right, so here's your healing. This is going to be awesome, by the way.
2.
Hey, we got something. We got 9. 9
All
for
right,
Lomang.
I'm healed fully. Let's do it.
Okay, I think that was 50 minutes.
We spent an hour. Actually, if you spend the hour, you get double. You get the double.
Yeah.
Well, you're that attempt
No.
overlaps
That's
with one of
50
mine,
minutes for
so.
5 attempts.
It's 1 hour for one attempt and 148. So the only reason you do this is you get other things, because you could also get rid of other things. And also,
Yeah,
Dougie gets rid of his wound, which is good, so you don't drop dead.
Oh, that's a good thing.
What's
Yay.
that chicken and fire that's still on Lomang?
The fire is my
Key strike, if you already
right,
used,
but it comes
if
back,
he's used
though.
it.
And crane stance.
Well,
that's
I
crane
presume you have
stance,
more
the
than enough
chicken.
time to regain your key.
10 minutes.
So did anyone do any search? Like, what did you guys do? You had 50 minutes. So tell me, what did you do? Did you do
Well,
anything?
Dougie was constantly healing, so he did not
I was
search.
I was healing as well.
Well,
so-
Lomang was not healing, so he was constantly searching.
Okay, that actually is important. So,
except for the first 10
10
minutes where
right.
you were meditating. yeah.
Exactly. Thank you. Yep.
so you search around and you find in here, other than, clothes and other sort of worthless items, you find in the armoire a journal.
Cool.
You also find a set of thieves' tools. Very nice thieves' tools. In fact, they're called infiltrator thieves' tools. Oh, that's right. Did someone take that healing kit? Because that also gave you a +1 to your heals.
I took the healing kit.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't me.
You should have been doing +1 on your heal checks, but you just got to remember to do that. Yes, the infiltrator toolkit is really good. That gives you a +1 on.
Do I have to be like an expert for that to use that?
No, it just costs 50 gold.
good.
So you just get it.
I'll take that.
Nice.
Let's see. Infiltrator. You need thieves' tools to pick locks or disable blah blah. Infiltrator tools adds +1 item bonus to checks to pick locks and disable devices. It's literally just better. But it's 50 gold, so no
Okay.
one has it at the beginning. So
I see Thieves Gold's Infiltrator for 30 silver pieces. Replacement picks. Okay.
no, those are the
Then I
picks,
see. Oh, that's in silver pieces. Never
and
mind.
that's the picks.
Okay, that's 500 silver is 50 gold. Okay.
So you find a journal. You find her journal. It's a very long journal.
read it. I read the end.
Do you? You read it. Well. You read this journal. It has her whole history in it. Turns out, skimming it, you see that this journal, she started to keep the diary to help ease her troubled mind. It seems that Ralso is from Absalom. She's actually a child of the Puddles. And she grew up a hard life, orphaned at a young age, and forced to take care of her sister, Cora, who was barely out of infancy. So she did what she could to take care of her sister, had to embrace a life of crime, decided to take what she needed to from a corrupt city. Eventually, she became so hard and merciless that she could just slit a dozen throats a day without losing any sleep whatsoever. But she still loved her sister, oh, so much. Always trying to find a tenement, somewhere to hang out, put her sister while she went out and did her dirty deeds. And after doing this for a couple of years, it turns out that Ralso was a minor celebrity among thieves and footpads in the city's poorer districts, inspiring fear and admiration, it looks like. She was doing really well until she was caught red-handed by the Lotus Guard while she was burgling a haberdasher in the Petal District. And she was sentenced for 5 years in the brine. That's Absalom's notorious flooded prison. It is a terrible place to go, and most people die within a few years. But she refused to die, became a model prisoner, using an assortment of corrupt guards and gang contacts to ensure money kept flowing to a couple she found that was taking care of her sister. And after 5 long years, it turns out that Ralso discovered the unbearable truth. The couple she was paying to care for her sister developed a drug habit funded by the money that Ralso sent them, and soon ignored Cora completely. She found her locked in her bedroom, starved to death. And with that, it broke Ralso and destroyed her mind. In a rage, she then killed the couple, gathered up her sister's meager belongings, and fled into the city. And her reputation remained ironclad between the fact that she was a ruthless cutthroat and she refused to rat out associates, and she managed to survive 5 years in the brine, which no one does. But she had no interest in that whatsoever. So everyone she ever cared about was gone. She just drifted through Absalom. And then one day it looks like she found this really nice man that she tried to mug. But instead he caught her. But then rather than report her, she seemed to become very friendly with this fellow. Before you know it, she was spilling out her entire life story and telling them everything about her and her past. And surprisingly, she found out that Pratchett gave her a job. So instead of Pratchett turning her in, Ralso spilled her entire life story to Pratchett, and she was offered a job to help him out in this hotel. And through Pratchett's gentle encouragement, she began to reopen her connections with the various fences and gangs throughout the city, reestablishing herself as a retired but valued member of the criminal underworld. And the first time in years, she didn't feel alone. She felt as if her and Pratchett could do their nefarious activities and support each other. And although she has very deep personal scars and personal tragedies, she actually does not like murder nearly as much as Pratchett. She, in fact, really was much more interested in using her connections to engineer the hotel's traps and clean up all the remains after the kills, and then even just taking care of the hotel. You know, cooking the food, making the beds, cleaning the sheets after someone's brutally killed, washing out the blood.
It's like a murderous Martha Stewart.
Yeah, practically. She loved it. But she also found out this very strange thing about herself she didn't know, is that she's really into voyeurism, and she's been spending as much time as possible secretly observing the chambers to spy on her guests' most private moments. And she writes in extreme detail things that she's seen and that have occurred in this hotel. Very sordid life, I would say. But she is also haunted by the death of her sister, both figuratively and literally, as she managed to build two little soulbound dolls as familiar stand-ins, which you destroyed. Thank you very much. And are now gone. And of course, the remains of her dead sister Cora, who live above her in the attic, reanimated as an attic whisperer. And she can't abandon her, but at the same time, she has not the strength to see her. So she hopes one day that she can somehow give her sister peace. But instead, she listens to her every night, crying herself to sleep, drifting down through the ceiling, the sobs from her dead sister. So that's what you find in the diary.
Wow.
That's horrific. What does the badge have to say about all this?
Arrest them big time.
Yeah, that's it.
Arch criminal.
She's a little bit of Robert De Niro in Cape Fear and a little bit of Dexter. She's killing people and she's mad as a hatter. Yes, I saw it recently, by the way.
Have you ever seen Cape Fear, John?
Yeah, I did, like 2 weeks ago.
So, as you're going through this,
it's a good movie.
A piece of paper falls out of the journal that I put in the handouts. If you want to see what it says.
It's a clue.
Oh,
Little clue. R. Got a job if you're interested. Big money in plain sight. Strike while the streets are soaked with tourists. We need a Jimmy. You in? With a wax seal of a hand.
Yeah. What is that hand? Do we know that symbol?
That's odd.
Oh, okay.
Basil knows what that is.
The hand and the foot.
That's
Nice.
a gang of thieves, he thinks, called the Copper Palm. And there is a coded message in this message. This message, although looks completely innocuous, is actually coded. And she wrote in her journal, I told them I'm out of the game, but still the copper hand comes calling. Using the Radiant Parade as a cover for a bank job is clever, but no way am I getting involved with that lot again.
Wow.
You do know that the Radiant Parade is in about a week, a little bit more than a
Got
week.
it.
So
We don't know what bank,
looks like
but
there might
it's
be,
interesting.
We secure the
might
evidence.
be a bank heist coming up in the near future.
Yes. Do, do, do.
The captain will want to know about this.
Before we go up there, do we find anything else?
No,
So that means we have to go up. All right.
but you all get a hero point for decoding the journal and finding the clue.
Not looking forward to this.
How about that? So everyone,
I
exciting.
get a hero point.
Everyone get
for
another
healing,
hero point.
I like it.
Looming over and over while Gomez and Basil decode the journal.
So whoever used I think just Basil used the hero point.
If I counted these hero points right with how you get them and how you lose them, I should actually be maxed out on 3 hero points now.
Should have two.
No. They get reset every session. They get reset.
So we started off with 1 this session.
You start off with 1, no
so
matter
now it's
what.
2.
Now it's 2. So you get hero points by either doing very cool things or having major story rewards. This is a major story reward. And in fact, you got
Awesome.
80 experience points also, which is enough to level you up, maybe. So is it off to the races, bang a gong, and jump up there and see what happens? What's the marching order?
Yep.
I'll go first.
Yep. We have
All right.
arrest. We need to make an arrest. There's a lot of incriminating
Yes.
evidence here.
I'm going to get my maul.
What's it called?
Ready?
The prison? The brines? What's it called?
Oh,
Brine.
the brine. Oh, man, the brine. You do
Back
not
to
want
the
to go
brine.
We don't have to worry about that because we're law-abiding citizens. We'll never ever see the inside of the brine.
Agreed.
Well, you might when you throw the prisoners into it. So
And we're going to be fighting undead, so... oh, sorry.
All right. Are you ready? Are you ready for
Sure.
the Geneva Convention?
Maybe.
Everyone's got
Are
hero
you ever
points.
truly ready?
Here we go. You bust open that door. You're like,
Oh, wait.
what do you say? You tell
Wait.
me. Why am I telling you? What
Wait.
Okay, you do it.
I have a healing scroll in my left hand, just so you know.
Okay.
All right, this is a dramatic mini boss, not the main boss. Mini boss. We have Gomez, scroll in hand. Basil, sword cane in hand. Lomang, nothing.
I have
And
the red cap on head.
puts the red cap on his head, stripping blood down
Yeah.
his bald skull. And Dougie, big ass maul.
Might confuse them.
Yep.
All right, so...
Let's do it.
Oh, wait. Is your maul magical, Dougie?
It's got a rune on it. I don't
Okay,
know
then
if
we
that
can't.
means-
I was going to say we can't
But
use
you
that.
know what? Put it on my armor. Why not? I need the armor class and the saving throws because I've been rolling crap for saving throws.
I'm okay with you if you want to use it for that.
Yeah.
We can always buy another one.
I mean, they're only 7 gold. Like,
Right,
you
you-
should give one to Lomang.
Well, you only have one.
We only have one.
So
Oh, I thought we had 2.
no, you
okay.
have one.
Oh.
So you rub it on his armor, and you start hearing the song from Ghost.
Rub it on my belly.
That's right. Get in my belly.
So, all right, do we roll for initiative or how do you?
21 AC. You run up the stairs, and you're like, "You will be brought to justice, Roslo,
Yes.
the evil."
Roll for combat!
Yeah, Dougie is citing. He is reciting the citations for all the civic ordinances that she has transgressed and all the comeuppance that she has coming to her. So of course Basil goes first.
We're imitating all of the beams of FBI breaking into the house.
Can I delay until after the
I am last.
Yeah,
our
you
tanky
can go.
types go up? Or I'm going to delay.
Okay, Roslo is there. She hears the commotion, and she just has dagger and short sword in hand. She's by her sister, and nothing else happens. Gomez is way down the hall. I assume Gomez will delay, unless you want to charge in front of them.
What can I see?
Nothing.
They don't go before.
Yeah, you can't
All
see
right,
anything.
so I
You're-
delay
you're
until
look-
the end.
All right, so
Now Dougie's
Well,
up.
you might as well delay until
I delay until an appropriate
after
time.
Dougie goes. Yes.
You can go, Dougie. You
yeah.
can rearrange yourself.
Don't let the monsters go.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right, so Dougie sees. I guess that's the first move. Is she wounded? Can I tell if she's been healed up?
She's been healed up. She's not fully healed, but she's definitely healed up. And as soon as you walk there, you start hearing the sobbing of a little girl.
Oh God, that's right.
Here's me a will
Here's
save.
where you guys get to fight me.
Good news is you get a plus. Oh, natural 20. You are totally fine.
Look at that.
Okay, we don't even need to know, right? Because that's a crit.
Yeah, you're totally fine. You
Okay.
ignore
Oh.
it. In fact, I'm going to give
Okay.
you a little thing. See, that's just a little yawn.
Woo!
You're like, oh, no problem whatsoever. I give you the little yawn icon. There you go. You're up.
Do you guys want to kill her first or the Attic Whisperer first?
God, I don't know. Use your best judgment. I'll follow suit. Probably the
Okay.
Attic Whisperer.
All right, so I'm gonna try to get flanked. That's 5.
And we know what she can do. We don't know what this thing can do.
Now, if you stand, okay, yeah, that's if you're going to stand
25.
anywhere on the edge, you're going to be crouching down because it's only 4 feet, and you're going to be clumsy.
So is this? This isn't the
Where
edge,
you
right?
are is fine, but if
Okay.
you went anywhere on the edge, clumsy's
All right.
really bad.
Yeah, we don't want clumsy. And I have 2 attacks. This
Clumsy,
is
you get a minus
for
1 to your
the-
AC, reflex save, range attack rolls. It's bad. You
I
don't want
kind of want to kill. Oh, I do want to hurt her, but I'm gonna go for the Attic Whisperer, I guess. 16 misses,
you
probably.
miss.
Here's another miss.
20.
Is there space in there for me? Can I bust in
Very
there?
close. Okay, you are done. Attic Whisperer goes, but people who
Can I-
delayed can go.
Yeah,
now
can
if
I
they
go?
want.
I want to go.
Yeah, oh, yeah, there's totally room
Alright,
for
dude.
you.
Well, it's double move to go up. So to move past Basil will be 10, then Lomang. So to get to that square will be 30.
30 feet.
Well, you're gonna move twice
Yeah,
anyway,
I'll-
so
That's 35.
So
To get there is 35. Okay, give me a will save as you are hearing the bitter sobs coming from this little creature
I guess I'll
crying
try to end up there.
a river. Okay.
I'm
can end
short,
up
so I,
there. Hey,
I'm
you're
gonna
not-
I'm gonna
You're
crush.
short,
it
you're
every-
fine.
Yeah, I'm short.
Nope.
Oh, that's great, actually.
Here's that will
Well,
save.
Gomez, you have to give me a will save because you hear her crying. 20. You're fine.
Yay.
Fine. Okay, does Basil want to go? Because the Attic Whisperer's about to go.
Yep, I'm gonna go.
Okay, so to get there's 20 because you went up the stairs, and then 25. Yep. You do not need to
Alright.
make the save again.
All right,
Nice.
I am going to. This round, I'm going to cast Ray of Frost on the Attic Whisperer. I'm going to give Lomang a chance to get into the flanking spot.
Might not hit undead.
We'll find out.
Or wait, first thing I'll do is an expeditious inspection. on
There
the
you
Attic.
go. You're learning. Well, that is religion because it is undead. Yeah, you don't know that much, unfortunately. I mean, you know it's an Attic Whisperer. You know they're really horribly nasty. And they...
All right, I want to try Ray of
lots of
Frost
abilities.
anyways, because otherwise the turn goes to waste.
Yeah, sure.
Well, of course it doesn't. Also goes to waste if I don't hit.
That's true. So does it finally get to go? Yes, it does. Sees Dougie next to it. As it's crying and continuously saying, "Did I do something wrong, sister? Why did I make you leave? Why'd you let me starve to death?" And then Bony hands Dougie. Sorry, Jaws is Dougie. It's right next to Dougie. That is a 25. Does a
That's a
25
hit.
hit you? So,
Oh, yes.
believe it or not, I rolled 2d8 and do a whopping 5 points of damage. Oh, by the way, it tries to steal your breath and sap your strength. Give me a fortitude save. 18 plus 1
That's
because
plus
of your
1.
thing is a 19. You fail.
probably a fail.
You are enfeebled 1 and fatigued. So enfeebled is you get a 1 damage to your strength-based rolls and DCs, including strength-based melee attack rolls, damage, and athletics. You know, that's not like you're using that.
Yeah, I'm not using that.
And you're fatigued, which is you take a -1 to your AC and saving throws.
Can you put icons on that so I will remember that?
Oh, I'm putting those on.
Okay, good.
Okay, so hold on. That was...
I get lots of icons.
All right, I don't have the right icons, but I'll put those on. So that is called... Oh, it's so beautiful. That was called Steel Breath. So that was first attack. Now the second attack, it tries to bony hands you and tries to attack you with its bony little hands.
That's enfeeble.
Holy crap. So 32 hits you.
That is a crit.
Here's the crazy part is I roll only 6 points of crit damage.
So what's the total damage?
6. Just 6 points of damage.
6?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. What are the two conditions? Enfeebled and what?
You are enfeebled and fatigued, and now give me a will save as it's trying to pull your voice into its mouth.
A will save.
Yes.
23.
23. It's actually 22 because you're...
Oh, yeah, because of the...
You barely make it. Success.
Jeez.
Your voice is weak for 1 minute. Anytime you attempt an action with the auditory trait, you must succeed a DC 5 flat check or the action is lost.
Oh, wow. So when I'm yelling for Gomez to heal me, he doesn't actually hear me.
Dude,
That's
you should
great.
totally mess up your mic. You have to mess up your mic.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I can do it.
Don't do it. And then he steel voices you one more time. She tries to bony hand you. Sorry, she tries to bony hand you one more time. And that misses. Lomang, you just saw that. That is really bad. You go. 10.
It's 25.
25.
Yep,
Don't want
I
to
can
kill.
move
Don't
40.
miss
All
killing
right.
this thing.
All right, I will. That's my move action as my.
Give me a will save as you
will
go into the aura of sobs. 20. Everyone succeeds in the aura of sobs. No one is affected.
God.
All right, so crane stance and then flurry.
28 for 30.
That'd be a crit.
Nope. 5 points of damage. Really got to work on them crits. Nope.
And I'm
15
done.
misses. Roslo.
Where's my chicken icon?
Roslo is just sitting there. And she's just like, I'm not going back to prison. And you can't take my sister. She attacks Lomang. 27. 8 points of damage. 22. 8 points of damage. First attack,
Who's that going to?
Lomang.
Oh.
Second attack misses. And third attack misses.
Okay.
Dougie's up.
So, Maul.
Alright, so you guys are fully surround Roslo and Attic Whisperer. Gotta kill this Attic Whisperer. Did you just put in is that what you put in? 17?
That's my Maul attack, but it's
Misses.
a miss.
Well, plus you're enfeebled, which is going to give you -1 to your attacks as well.
Okay, I can't do that, but
I am doing it.
so this is the second attack, the
Yep.
Maul.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Look at that. You
21.
actually hit.
And
20,
I did
21.
10 damage.
Well, you're enfeebled, so that's 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Okay, and I'm going to do my third attack.
Right, the Attic Whisperer's not looking so good. Little bit of damage.
Oh shoot! Oh, look at I rolled a 19 and I missed. Dang it!
Well,
How is that possible? It's my third freaking attack. Dang it! That's a waste of a 19. Sorry.
yep, that was close, but not quite. Gomez is up.
I have to say that I love the idea of have to take him in alive, but this encounter, this is the first encounter that I want to kill them to put them out of their misery. I don't want to take them alive. It's too horrible. It is too horrible to just. It's just so bad. I do want to just set fire to this tower and walk away. All right. So and another thing is I am actually going to get a chance to use my cantrip that is so situational. Disrupt undead. Let's get that Attic Whisperer.
Yep, Fortitude 19. Let's see.
This is hero point time.
You can't hero point it. 26.
Split half
So
damage.
you do half damage, but you roll 2d6. So, the damage isn't in there for some reason. So just roll 2d6. All right, so 4 points of damage. Not bad. Not terrible.
Huzzah! All right, and for my one action, I'll shoot her a glance and say, "Surrender in the name of the law," and try to dishearten her.
To who? Roslo?
Yeah, Ralso.
Okay.
I think the skeleton child is beyond my meager attempts at intimidation.
Maybe. You never know. So, intimidation 22. What's that up against? That is
Will.
What's that?
I'd assume Will.
You haven't done this in so long. Success.
Yeah, it's been a
She
while.
is frightened 1. You frightened her.
Huzzah!
Wow, nice.
Look at that. Aha, she's scared. Basil, you're up. Oh my god, there's a lot of things going on here, Basil.
I'm going to try to hit both of them with electric arc.
There you go. Electric Boogaloo. Always works. All right, reflex save. Let's see. Rosla will go
Come on,
first.
get some crit fails.
She actually gets a -1 because of being frightened. All right, not a crit fail.
Not even a fail.
Yeah, but still. And then the Attic Whisper. Not even not a fail at all. Critical success.
0 damage for the Attic Whisper. Okay.
Well, she rolled the 19.
But she takes 4.
Yeah, so Roslo takes 4.
Ralso takes 4 damage.
Okay, a little bit of damage. Not looking too good. She's definitely getting down there. You have one more action.
I'm going to cast Shield.
Attic Whisper goes. Oh, Attic Whisper, Attic Whisper. What is she gonna do? She has so many things she can do. Yeah, she'll just attack Dougie. 24 against Dougie.
Does that my armor class?
Your armor class is... Well, you get a minus because you have all those... You have a 20 armor class. You went back to where you were. So, 24, you take 15 points of damage. Steel Breath.
So my armor class went down because of those conditions?
Yes, because you're fatigued.
Okay.
Fatigue gives -1 to your AC and saving. Basically, the fatigued got rid of your other thing. So
Yeah.
And then she will try to bone you again with her hand. 16 is a miss. And then bone you again for another 16.
Thank God.
So the whole time she's doing this, now here's the best part, Dougie. She's using your voice. She's saying to you, back to you, Dougie, why'd you abandon me?
Oh no!
Why did you make me starve to death? Why are you doing this to me? Why do you want me dead? She's saying this back to you in your own voice.
That is so creepy.
Little skeleton doll with a little skeleton girl
I really do. I want to kill it with fire. I want to kill like.
with
It's
a
like
little
it's
doll.
too messed up. It's too messed up to allow to exist on the face of the earth.
Lowbag, you're up. Lowbag's like, what the hell's going on here? Lowbag's just happy his voice hasn't been stolen yet.
I rarely speak. All right, let's kill this thing. Key strike.
Here we go. Try not to roll poorly. Guess
Flanking.
what? You get it. You hit. Minimum. You rolled a 1 and a 1. You rolled a 2d6 and you rolled 2 1s. Good job.
You roll a hero point for that or something? God, that's so bad.
Nothing you can do.
Oh.
Oh,
There
but he
we
hits
go. That's
again.
a little better. That's 10.
10 points of damage. All right, the Attic Whispers is not looking good. Pieces of bone are flying all over the place. As you punch her, she's saying, "Why are you killing me?" And you hit again.
That looks pretty good. With
Nice.
minimum damage again.
God. This is insane.
And I can't roll for shit. All right, that's my round.
No, you get one more attack. Oh no, because
No, because I had a key
Yep.
strike.
Key strike. Roslo's up. After seeing Lomang beat the living crap out of her little Roslo, she goes insane. She's like, "Don't kill my sister!" And she just like rails on you, Lomang. She's just railing on you. Oh Lord! Guess what that is, baby? 16 points damage. She crits you.
Wow. Is she does frightened? Doesn't do anything? Oh man.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You don't get 16 points. It misses by 1. You only take 11 points of damage. The second one is a 26. You still get hit with that. So you take 11 plus, you take 20 points of damage total, Lomang.
4 more.
And that was the first attack. And now she's attacking with her second attack.
Wait, that was 20 to me?
Yes. After you just did so much damage to her little sister, she's going to kill you. Didn't you hear her say that?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Oh, God, a crit. 22 points of damage.
On me?
Yeah?
I'm dead.
Yep.
I mean, these crits on the third, fourth attacks is really brutal. Some natural 20s. Brutal.
Yes, and you're dying too because it's a crit. Dougie, you're up. You lost your flanking.
That sucks. Alright, so let's kill the Attic Whisperer. Hopefully. This is important. First attack is so important. Oh! Why don't I roll a 1 for my first attack? Can I hero point that?
Yes, you have 2 hero
Okay, I'm gonna
points.
hero point that.
You're right ahead.
That's a little bit better. That's a little
15
bit
points
better.
of damage. You crunch the poor Attic Whisper. It's almost dead.
Oh, it's still alive. Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad. Okay, that's really bad. All right, so for my second attack, I'm going to hit the Attic Whisperer. Now we're crit farming. That is a 20, not any plus. That's a 19.
It's -1, though, because of all your things. You miss.
And
A 2.
ridiculous.
It's
Yeah.
actually, it's actually a natural 1 you rolled. Gomez is up. What do you do? Lomang's down and dying.
Oh, I would love to disrupt the Attic Whisperer, because I think if I get lucky, I can finish it off, but I gotta get Lomang up, don't I?
No, you don't.
No, you
need to finish the Attic Whisperer. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
you think
He
so?
can stabilize. He's fine.
Alright.
He's only
all right,
dying
I'll do it.
too.
Dead is dead 2? Or...
You're dead
I'm
too.
convinced.
And then you
I'm
can.
convinced.
Well, don't ever get convinced by what Steve says. Like, maybe us, but Steve will lead you down the primrose path. Will lead you into despair. Like,
I know.
Wow.
Dougie has convinced me. I'm convinced by Dougie.
Listen to Dougie, listen to Basil, listen to me.
And I'm also convinced because I don't know how often I'm going to be able to use this Disrupt Undead, so I want to get good
Maximum
on it.
usage? Yeah, I don't blame you. I can stabilize
Okay, fourth save. Fails.
Awesome.
2d6.
Gomez!
2d6. Here we go. Roll the damage. If you get lucky, you might kill it.
Creature takes full damage, and if it critically fails its save,
It
it's
didn't
also
critically
enfeebled. Boo!
Oh, now you're just getting greedy. You know that.
If it has the ability and it's situational, you want it to have full effect.
Fine.
That's just the
Roll-
nature of things.
2d6.
Go ahead, roll your two
Roll your
ones.
damage. Roll your damage. Here we go. Holy crap, 7.
Nice.
As you do that, it screams in Dougie's voice. Oh, the pain! Why are you killing me? Why are you killing me?
Is it still alive?
Yeah, it's still alive.
Ah, boo!
God.
Boo!
You get one more action.
So that's
I-
an example. Hold on, because he said it was like looking not so good.
It's
and then
not so
after
good.
After that, you did
It's not
22
so good.
damage, and it's still up.
No, we did
So
7 damage.
I
I
know,
only
and then
did
Dougie
7.
did 15.
Yeah, I said it's not so good. Look, you can see the aura around it. It has a red aura. It's as close to dead as it can be. It's not dead yet. Yeah, the aura.
Oh, the red circle. Oh.
Yeah, that shows you how close there are to death.
It's wounded. If it's green, it's fully health. It's fully healed.
Yeah.
All right, for my spare action, I will take my other scroll of heal into my hand.
Basil's up. Basil can kill.
All right,
I
I'm
know
going to
it.
move into position.
I know it. Oh,
For
his
a-
favorite position: standing on top of the dead person.
God, that's so bad.
I'm going to devise stratagem, and I'm going to attack.
Where do we go? Where's the dead person? Let's stand on top of them. Oh my
Crit.
god!
Nice.
16 damage.
Nice.
Wow.
You needed to stand
Not
up.
doing so good.
Awesome. That's great.
Of course, now she's going to unload on me because I'm
Well,
going to
do
kill
you
her.
have an action left?
Nope.
Oh.
Oh
I'm
man!
about to get my ass kicked.
What do I have to roll?
Flat check.
And what's the number I need to hit?
11 or
And
higher.
if I miss it, am I dead? Dead?
No, you just go down 1.
How many is dead? I thought it was 3.
4, and you can use an act. You can use a hero point immediately to.
It just
Oh,
use a
right,
hero.
right.
No, well, all it does is stabilize you. It doesn't bring him back. So you might as well just do this. There's no point in doing it You might as well just do it. Okay, now he's okay. So you're dying 3. So
I can use it now or next turn.
no, you use it next turn if you want.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't really
We'll see
do
what
anything. Okay, she sees that you killed her sister. Roslo is like just losing her mind, seeing that you killed her sister again, no less. How dare you kill her sister?
Am I still enfeebled?
Yeah, that's like for 24 hours. You got that all day and all night.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
that ain't going
God.
any- that's not
Oh,
going
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm like counting
forever.
the rounds.
No, that's like forever.
Oh.
Short sword
Sorry.
to Basil. Does a 27 hit Mr. Basil? What is your AC? 18. So she's no longer frightened, by the way.
Huh.
10 points of damage. And then she attacks you with her dagger. 30.
Wow.
16 points of damage on Basil. And the whole time she's like, "You killed my sister! You killed my sister!" And she's just stabbing at Basil. And here comes a short sword. Technically, only attack number 2. 21. 12 points of damage.
Wait a minute. Did dagger number 2
Down.
attack?
It's a special ability she has.
Oh, it's not a second attack. Okay.
And third attack is on to Dougie. Hey, Dougie.
Hello.
21. That hits you. Yep. 9 points of damage.
actually-
Wow, you guys are almost totally dead.
My armor class is 24 minus enfeebled.
No, it's
so
not. It's not
23.
24. It's 20. You have an AC of 20.
Plus 2.
Where did you get a +2 from?
Don't I have it for...
No, you have nothing. You have nothing. Your armor class is 20. You went to 21 because you had that thing. Then you're enfeebled, so it went down to 20.
Does he talk about the uncanny dodge thing?
Oh, well, you have to mention that every time. Okay, so you do,
Steve, I don't.
well, yeah, you do
because
because I
you
don't
and I-
remember it. I don't remember it. That's why. So 24. Okay, so you do have. So your AC is actually it's not 24. It's just it's 22. So
With the bonus.
it's
buff.
22 with the bonus. Doesn't matter. They miss. Okay, you're up. So you don't take damage.
Okay, so my attack. Okay, so Maul on her. Okay, that's a hit. I hope.
9 points of damage.
9. And I'm going to do them all too. Dang it.
16 misses.
And all 3. And that's what those second and third attacks are for.
Gomez, Basil is dying and Lomag's dying. Dougie's almost dead.
All right,
You're
so
fine.
All right, so I want to float an idea, and my idea is even though it will heal her too, spam the everybody gets a D8 because that will bring back the conscious 2 people, and then they can potion or try an attack or something like that.
Yeah.
Rather than just get somebody up and have them have a few more hit points. What do you think of that?
You have that scroll ready.
I have 2 of them ready.
Yeah, do it.
All right, so here I go. I do a 3-action heal for everybody in the room.
Yep, worth it. You bring 2 people up for 1 point of healing.
In a weird kind of way, I'm not upset by that because that means she only gets 1 hit point.
That immediately stabilizes me.
But
though.
it does bring both my guys back to consciousness and stop that death save bullshit.
That is a great action. You have an action left, I believe?
No.
Nah, it's a 3-action action.
3-action.
Lomang, you're prone on top of Basil. What do you do? You guys are literally on top of each other.
Fuck.
I told you to have that potion in your hand. You have a potion in your hand.
No, I don't have a potion.
I gave it to you. We had
Oh,
this
shit.
conversation. I gave it to you.
Yeah,
You had it in your hand. I said,
I-
hold this in your hand.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's only 1d8 though.
No, it's not.
No, that's you have the
No, it's a 2d8 plus 5 potion
version.
that you are holding in your hand because I told you to do it and you said yes.
Well, right
I
now
did.
I'm at 1, right?
Yes, and you're prone.
And I'm prone. Okay, I guess I'll drink it, right?
So it's 2d8 plus 5.
Well, you
Yeah,
don't have it
let's do
in
that.
your hand. You drop it anyhow. You're gonna need an
He
action.
holds it
to-
in his hand.
No, I was unconscious.
When you're unconscious, you drop everything you're holding.
Ah, boo.
That's how it works.
So is it 1 action, pick it up, the other action,
One action
drink
pick it up, 1 action drink it, 1 action roll out of that square.
Okay.
So I'll get my 2d8.
Okay.
Plus 5.
Plus 5. Wonder if you lose the stance when you drop. You might.
Probably.
15. That's pretty
I
good.
would think yes.
That's really good.
Good.
Then where do you crawl to?
Can he just stand because he's
Now
on top?
Basil's. Well, yes, he could. He could just stand, but then Basil is like under his feet.
Like there.
Now Basil's up, and Basil is like, he just had Lomang roll off of him. Basil does have a sword on the floor.
1 action to take out a potion.
Okay.
1 action to drink it.
Better one, I'm presuming.
Yeah, correct.
12. It's better than nothing.
And I am also going to crawl 5 feet away.
There's no crawling at Hudsucker.
Oh, there's a lot of crawling right now.
There's a lot of crawling. Roslo sees this. She still loses her mind. Dougie, you're in her line of sight. She's going to attack you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just goodbye.
that is, it's,
Yeah. So
that's a crit.
A miss would.
Well, it's 24 points of damage. How much hit points did you have?
like 16 or something.
Well, how many did you have? Because you just killed yourself. I don't even know how many hit points you had.
I had 16.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Dying too? Okay, well, then she walks over to Basil and then attacks Basil. 17 misses. Ooh, look at that. Crit
I
down.
hate to ask, but is there a penalty for the fact that I'm prone?
Oh, you're prone. Yes. You're flat-footed, which means she does 8 points plus 1 more, so 9 points of damage on you. You're not dead yet. And then 1 more sword attack. Ah, now you're dead. 16 points of damage. Come as you're up.
Oh, how is this? Oh, jeez, I don't even know what to say.
Res us again. Res us again.
You see, but now, like, I think I'd rather make somebody a little bit more survivable.
You bring 2 people up. It takes attacks away from her.
Really? I don't know. Lomang, what do you think?
We got to take her out. I mean, that's a tall
No.
order.
Here. The decision is 1d8 gets 2 people up, or 1d8 plus 8 on 1 person. What?
No, I
is
think
the
you get
better
to
choice?
get everyone up because then it's more chances of.
Even though it heals her.
Yeah, because
whatever
2
I roll
people are
too.
down.
and it does heal her. Whatever I roll.
That's fine. I would say yes because then then at least someone will be in the fight getting like Dougie if he's up and can connect once is huge damage.
All right. So
That extra healing is not going to 1 hit from her and that's all gone.
Okay. So spam everybody. Here's a d8. I cast heal. This is our last heal. This is it. There's no more heal after this.
It's all about the hero points now, really.
I don't get 6.
Have we done much damage to her? Not really, right?
Yeah, she's taken some.
Well,
She's
not
yellow.
since we've been up here.
And she got 6 back now.
She was kind of greenish, and I hit her with like 9 points of damage. I think we hit her twice for like 20 or something.
All right, Dougie is wounded 1. Basil's wounded 2. Lomang's wounded 1. You go to wounded 4, you die. Period. No matter how many hero points you have. 1 more crit can kill someone. So
It's Lomang's. Oh,
Lomang's up.
Yeah.
Don't miss.
Okay.
You got 2 hero points.
Does Dougie providing flanking?
No.
No.
So I'm going to delay till after Dougie goes.
don't. Yeah, actually, I
It's up to you. I mean, it doesn't really matter because you guys are all in the. You can just It
I'm
goes
probably
Lomang.
without a weapon.
It doesn't
So-
matter. You still provoke. You're never unarmed. You can fist. As long as you're there. you're
So even if he's prone now? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so he gets flanking with prone. Okay, then fine. I'll
so
do it. I'll go
move.
with that.
So you'll have to move to get it. Yeah.
All right, let's do. I guess I have to spend an action to go into my stance. I would guess that. That would make sense.
I don't know. Let me look it up. I don't know if you do, believe it or not. Stance. Stance lasts until you're knocked out. There you go.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, you go into your stance, 1 action, move 1 action, stance, and here we go.
Yep, and here we go. Crane wing.
Crane wing attack.
Hero point.
16 is pretty close, but not enough.
That's an 18.
Hero point.
There we go. You hit.
Nice. All right, second attack.
It's actually pretty good damage, too.
There we go.
You hit again.
10 max damage. Finally.
19 points of damage.
I move, stance, attack. Done.
All right. Now she's truly not looking so great. That was 2 strong hits into her face.
Only has 39 hit points left, so
Basil,
go get her.
you're on the ground. You can cast a spell from the ground,
No, that's what I'm thinking about doing is
and it doesn't provoke.
I'm going to cast Ray of Frost from the ground.
That you can do. Yep. 11 will not do it, though.
Shit. I can't afford the hero point because, not to put too blunt a point on it, but
No, you
Yeah.
cannot. You will die.
I'm going to crawl 5 feet away.
We don't crawl
crawling-
here
my crawling
at
day
Edgewatch. Dougie, it's all up to you. It's either now or it's either
All
this or she starts ripping, tearing you guys down, and more people start dying.
I'm gonna use.
Get 6 hit points
Oh.
left, 1 hero point. Everyone here is about to
God.
die, except Gomez. Gomez is fine. Gotta really
I am
look
going
into-
to use.
What do you have a maul? What are you gonna do?
I don't have a maul. I'm unarmed.
Oh, you're on the
Uh,
ground.
I'll-
That's right. I forgot.
I'm prone. I'm really in a bad way. I am going to. Let's see. I do that.
You don't have a potion or anything. There's nothing you can pull out.
No. I'm gonna battle res or battle heal.
Oh yeah, you can use you
Myself.
can use battle medicine on yourself.
Okay, so that's.
So you
2d
actually have 7 potions, by the way. Doug.
Yeah, I know, but it takes for a million turns for me to take them out, and then I take 40 damage while I do that. So
Fair enough.
I'm gonna do a battle heal on myself. So it's 2d8. Is it?
Well, no, you have to make the roll. It's not automatic. You have to make the medicine check.
Okay.
And if you fail it, you might damage yourself.
Well,
And how many actions is that?
1. No,
one.
2, I think.
That's
oh shit. And I. Is it
because if you
No,
have
it's 1
a
action.
lesser
It's 1 action.
one action? Yeah.
one
okay.
action, okay, good.
Yeah.
Got to roll a d20. You got to roll a medicine check. You might fail.
Okay, so medicine check,
Failed.
and I fail. Is that a critical fail? No,
No,
not
it's just a
critical.
fail.
Now,
Alright.
now, just let's clarify this. Pulling out a potion is 1 action.
Yes.
Drinking it is 1 action.
Correct.
Yes.
So it takes 2 actions for you to heal yourself right now with one of the potions you have on you.
Okay, I know that. Okay, so I'm going to stand and punch her.
Okay.
Go for it. You've punched before. I've seen you do it.
Yeah, he's punches.
Because I do get +2 on this.
18.
And
you
of
missed.
course, an 18.
Where is your maul?
Hero
by the way?
point.
It's actually a 6. It's actually 17.
No, I need my hero
point.
point for not dying.
Yeah, for not dying. That's
I
true.
only have 1 hero point left.
Where is your maul, by the way?
It's on the ground.
It's on the ground.
Do you have any backup weapon? No, right?
Yeah, I do, but it takes a round to take them out.
Turn.
She
Action.
steps back,
Good, that's 1 action. We like that.
and then she uses her short sword on Lo Mang.
Survive, Lomang.
She never misses.
12 points damage. Hits you with that short sword for 22. Then she attacks again with the dagger.
It's free attack. Oh, it's a crit.
29. It's not a crit.
That's not a crit, but I'm at 0.
10 points of damage. It's enough to knock him out.
Wow, it's really coming down to it.
Wounded 2. She has 1 more attack left. Dougie. 20.
That's a
That's a miss.
'cause of my-
That's right, because you're your thing.
Is that factoring her demoralization and all that jazz?
That lasts 1 round. It's gone.
Oh, does it?
Yep,
that's
that's
one.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, Dougie, you barely
Alright.
survived. You missed. She missed you by 1, and that was a -8. This is insane.
Okay, it's Hail Mary pastime. First action, whip out my scroll of a hydraulic push.
Okay, I was like, you're out of heal. I'm looking at the
Yeah,
list here.
I
There we
am.
go, hydraulic push.
I am. And so I cast hydraulic push at her.
Blast her with that water jet.
It's a spell attack. And so what is this? D20 plus my... I don't even know. how
Just
to
use
do
one of your
that.
attacks. Which is which one does an attack?
Oh, the whatever. Produce rock, I think.
Yes. Notice I
That's
changed
what-
that from
that's
you,
what
from
it's
produce flame to produce rock. So just do produce rock.
I do appreciate that.
There you go.
All right, so here. So I throw this at her.
Let's see. You
Does
hit.
that hit her?
23
Oh,
gonna hit.
motherfucker. Good. It was a critical hit, but it was a hit. So that is good, actually, because that is 3D something. 3D6.
3d6 bludgeoning damage, and she's knocked backwards 5 feet.
That is great. All right.
Roll the
So here's
damage.
your 3d6.
Roll the damage. 3d6.
Come on.
Average is 10. Oh, there's above average. Look at that. 6,
Awesome.
6,
14 points of damage.
Oh, come on.
Drop.
Yeah, Hillberry Pass lands. Yes. Yes. Oh boy, that actually paid off. Yes.
I
Awesome.
could actually now use my battle medicine on. Oh no, because then if I fail,
You have 4 potions of minor healing. Why don't you spend? Why don't you use one of those?
yeah, I'll give him potions.
Okay, give Lomang a potion. Give Rosalo a potion too. Give her one while you're at it.
All right, yeah, I'll give her one too.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Now we can finish this my way.
So she finally drops. That was very close. That was as close as it can get. That was about as close as it can get.
Well, that was like that one fight in Extinction Curse against the demon,
Yeah, pretty much.
where it was literally down to Aderon's last roll before he would have been dropped.
Yeah. I mean, Lomang. Oh no, he was
Wow.
out. Oh no, that was Basil. You would have gone, and Dougie. Well,
I would have had one more attack,
Yeah.
and I was going to lawyer about the fact that if she got pushed into the corner, she'd have clumsy. And it
She
would be
does.
a little easier.
Good.
no, you wouldn't have to lawyer it. That's what she gets.
Yeah.
But I mean, she had a 22 AC, and that's the problem. It's like you couldn't hit it. It's like you guys were just, whatever.
I have no problem hitting my 21. I know that. No problem.
I roll really well. I always have. I always will. It's just a thing. Don't
You
feel
don't
bad.
always will. Someday it'll be a market correction. You'll roll like 21.
You know what? I've been waiting 50
Market
years. It
correct.
hasn't happened. So maybe 1 year.
When that hits, it's going to be a very entertaining podcast because you will never ever hit. It'll be like an entire campaign
It
where you just never ever hit.
happens. It never happens. It doesn't. It just doesn't happen.
All right, we're ready for the basement now, right?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Go down!
Exactly.
Yay! Running down the stairs!
And run down the stairs. Jump down into that basement.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat, Agents of Edgewatch. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com.